original. What is this?
We're gonna stay. Take as many with us as we can for the family.
I'm gonna have sex with Blake.
No, you're...
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Haunted Basement Studio. I'm Triple B with Haunted Comics, and I'm back live once again. Like I said, from the Haunted Basement Studio, dude, I am stoked, and I got a jacked show for all you mother bleepers tonight. Of course, we're going to be going through all of the hottest comic book covers that came out today of New Comic Book Day, and I'm going to bring in a brand new segment. We are going to go through the horror covers that came out today as well. So, no locked door tonight, but don't worry, we got a new segment with some scary horror haunted books coming your way. Of course, there's always going to be some insane variants, and you know the comic madness is going to start right now. So grab your pool, jump in the chat right now, let me know what you guys think about these covers, and let's get this show on the bleeping road, man. How are all you guys doing tonight? I'm freaking jacked, dude. I'm ready to go. I was watching the EXP live channel. Looks like I won a giveaway. I think I won a sketch. I wasn't able to hear if, I was on Jay's freaking list where I wasn't going to able to win it. I don't know if I won it or not, but man, I bought some crazy books from them tonight. I bought a Dynamite 10-pack with some Vampy books, hopefully, and I bought that Ito cover of Vampirella #1 with the trade and the Virgin, dude. Absolutely stunning. Looks like Kenneth Bird's first in the house. Yo, what up, everybody here tonight? Yo, what up, Kenneth? Press dog, dude. It would be a hot time in the basement tonight. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a fun show. We got some crazy books that came out. Mike Asbell, seen you over there in EXP Live as well. Congratulations, Triple B. Your name came up for the first drawing of Rex's show. I know. That's why I was a little bit late, because I had it over here on the old Surface, man. I was watching it. I'm like, hey, I need to see if I can win. I wanted to win CIB, Commander and Beef's freaking sketch cover. But you know what? I'll take another CCA, commission cover art, as well first. So, as you guys are rolling in, we're going to start off with the first book right there. And what is it? It is, hold on. Okay, we're going to start off with Jubilee. Oh, shoot. Hold on. There we go. Things are going crazy over here. There we go. Okay, so we got Jubilee, freaking Deadly Return. We got the Derek Chu cover. We've been loving how Derek Chu has been drawing Vampy, and some of his covers has been really, really good. So, oh, man, we got a nice little tasty drink over here. But here we go. Yeah, Derek Chu, pretty clean. I love the action going on right here. I mean, Jubilee, this is Deadly Reunion. So she is, probably at least 30 years old right here. So we're allowed to talk about, her body right here. Looking good. I love Derek Chu's face. He's always drawing some cutie pies. You know what I mean? Yo, what up, Lyle? How you doing? Good evening, everybody, and good evening to Lyle. Everybody here in the chat. Looks like Radstar made it back to the Haunted Basement Studio. I'm going to be in and out. Yeah, no worries, dude. In and out of chat because of the Knickerbockers are playing right now. New York Knicks. There you go. Sweet, dude. Hope your team freaking wins and advances in the playoffs, dude. Yo, what up, Eddie Von B? We are definitely keeping it haunted up in here. So, Derek Chu, Jubilee returns, Revenge. It's good. It's cool. I like it. And again, dude, we finally get an Ivan Tao. Tao's back up here on the show. And remember, interactive show. I put up a comic on stream. If you guys want to tell me what you guys think about it, I'd be more than happy to read your comment. But yeah, Tal looking pretty clean. This isn't, too crazy right here. It's very clean and sleek. And you know how Ivan Tal can really draw the faces, kind of like the same always. I think he has the same eyes in this one. But again, yeah, I mean, I finally get to show an Ivan Tal cover off, and I like it. It ain't like nothing to write home about, but I think he did a good job with Jubilee #1, Deadly Reunion. And I can't remember if this is just a one shot or it might be a 5-part series. Really gonna have to look at it, but wait until we get to the horror books that are coming out this week. We'll read a little bit of the plot synopsis on those ones for sure. Did you believe covers looks like a bubblegum? Yeah, I know. It does. That's what that Derek Chew cover does look like. Even this one, because she's blowing out bubblegum. Keeping it, keeping the character real, keeping it like what the character is. And that's what I dig about these colors. They're very, very vibrant. We get vibrant colors in it. There's nothing wrong about it. I can't talk crap on it. I really can't. I even went with the graffiti route, and I like it. It looks good. Yeah, I like the graffiti in the background, and it's got that X in the background too, right? Man, my drink's like frozen, dude. Check that thing out. Yes, it's a strawberry beerita right there. Margarita, strawberries, and beer. Oh, I might get a brain freeze, dude. That thing is cold. Cold as hell. Cold as hell. Unlike Jubilee, looking fine as hell. I think she's looking good, man. Looking again, she's 30 years old now, so it's all good. She's graduated. Definitely looks like Bubblegum Bubble. Haha, Eddie Von B. You know it. Okay, we were gonna go. My wife stayed home from work today, and so she's cooking spaghetti. We got garlic bread upstairs. I came home fast to my wife. It was awesome. I came home fast to my wife. You know what I mean? So here we go with a Poison Ivy right here. Poison Ivy number 44. Dude, we got the Kai Young cover right here. He's been making a show the last few weeks. It's like we got to get these runnings of these cover artists that makes the show every week and see which one has like the biggest hitting streak, And right now he's been on a roll, and I like this one. You can totally tell it's an cover just because of the face. Like he kind of draws the face like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this like a digital cover? Is this a painting? Is it pencils? Like, I don't know. I think it's really good. Let's check out the stream health. It says we are excellent, y'all. Excellent. So yeah, I think this cover is nice, and it's pretty wild. A lot of clothing on it. It's a little bit different than what we normally see here on the hottest covers of the week. But yeah, I'm digging it. Preston, you're going to need an ice pick. Yeah, for that drink. I definitely am. What is that? Oh, I want the sativa. Yep. You guys know what that means, right? My wife just come and ask me, what do you want? My stepdaughter is in Nevada right now, where they got a dispensary. Like, I normally don't partake, but whenever she goes to the dispensary, I'm like, go ahead and give me just a little bit, and every now and then I'll partake. So I love spaghetti. I'll be right over. Yeah, it's going to be good, especially with my wife cooking it, man. It's awesome to finally to have her home because she always works at night. So we don't get to see her only on the weekends. And of course, when she gets home, she comes and lays in bed with me. But, I'm passed out. I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning every day. Radstar has to feel like it is drawn on a tablet. Yeah, I guess you can say it is more of a tablet, digital one. It's cool, though. It's cool, man. I'm more of an indica guy. Yeah, you want to be in that couch, right? And just be like gone. I kind of want to be an upper and be like, I don't want to be passed out in that couch. But hell yeah. Eddie knows what I'm talking about. So here we go. Now we're going to move on to the Nubovich cover. And this one's so cool. It kind of reminds me of those incubators from like an alien movie, all the little freaking aliens growing hybrid child and stuff. So this one definitely has that nightmare-ish feel to it if you really look at it. But then again, yeah, she's pretty sexy. The face is okay. I do love the color in the hair. And again, we're getting those vibrant colors, you know, those indica sativa type of colors, man. Like, whoa, man, what's going on, bro? Oh, wow, dude. You know, man, I just can't believe these lights, man. But no, I'm just playing. I'm joking around, y'all. I love the attire right here. And yeah, this is pretty nightmare-ish, man. I would have to say, dude. Digging it, dude. So, Eddie Von B's comment always gets retracted sometimes. It didn't come through. I don't know what you said there, Eddie. Don't get out. Latinas do it right. You know they do. You know it, man. Love my Latino wife, dude. She's awesome. So glad that she's chilling here tonight, dude. And let me come down and do the show, which is freaking rad. When we get done with the show, go up there and hang out with her. You know, maybe watch a little bit of TV, but of course, I'm going to have to pass out by like 9:30. It's all good medicine. So yeah, it is good. Definitely good medicine. As long as, you know, ration it, not ration it, you know, don't overdo it. You know, always overdid it, you know, when I was younger, but now like, yeah, it's just like every now and then a little bit. I take months off of it, like months off of it. And then maybe like go a month on, 3-5 months off. But like, yeah, I used to do it all day, every day, but not no more. Psychedelics, dude. Yeah, that's the only thing I always stayed away from, man. Except for those mushrooms back in the day. I did a couple of those mushrooms, had some really crazy trips. I had a trip so bad, I was like, you know what, God, I will never do this again. God, if you just get me out of this trip, I will never, ever touch these things again. You guys ever have one of those bad trips back in the day? You know, we're talking 20 years ago for me. But yeah, this freaking Poison Ivy number 44, Nubavitch, is awesome, dude. All the dancing colors. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Man, look, they're so vibrant, bro. So here we go. Let's go, man. Having a good show. Hope you guys are having a great one. Hope you have a beverage with you. And of course, we're going to bring up the Red Sonja right here. The cover A, but this is the one without the trade. So this is the virgin one. It's a 1 in 25 Stuart Sagar cover right here. This thing is absolutely stunning, dude. Talking about this, like, the vibes, man. Look at these crazy vibes, right? No, it's so cool, man. The fire going all around her. And I mean, the background with her sword, like this, the shadow of her sword right here. Like, what's going on with this Red Sonja she-devil with the sword, number 1? We're getting a brand new run. We got Christopher, we fucking, bam! We bitch slapped Christopher Priest off of Red Sonja, thank God. And so, let's get, you know, another writer up in here. And yes, let's get a whole new ongoing story with, you know, Red Sonja, she-devil with the sword, because that is like her original title right there, man. Like almost matches the color, the drink of the cover right there, dude. That's awesome. But this thing is amazing. I pre-ordered cover A and the Vampirella one, just to cover A and cover B. So you can go get this for ratio right now. I'm sure these things, this one might be hard to find because this one is stunning as hell. And Sagar he's really cool dude. From what I heard, that he's a really awesome guy. Loves to talk to his fans. So you even get a nice artist, a chill artist, you know, and yeah, he's really down to earth. When you were younger, is there some left? And lit me up, dude. It's like there's some left, then it lit me up. Yeah, exactly. I give you, you know, you can never have enough when you were younger, but now it's just like, no, one tiny little rip. Okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna go sit over here. I'll be over here, and you're over there. Kind of feel, if you know what I mean. I never considered gold being, yeah, that's right, gold, more of a gold color. Again, with my color blindness, Red Sonja color, unless she is getting paid. Yes, I know she always wants that coin, right? But Sagar is something special. He is. And like we're gonna get to some of these other I got some store exclusive covers I'm gonna get to be showing like this. And I have a couple thoughts about maybe where this series is going. So let's go ahead and bring up the Paul Rillo cover right here. I brought up the metal one because you can pick up a metal one of this one. But this is the cover A. You can have the trade dress on it. But let's go ahead and knock that trade off it. Give it the Virgin. Lucio Paul Rillo always is an amazing painter. And there's nothing. This guy's always done something good. The only nitpick that I do have here on this cover is that her chainmail is covering up her butt crack. Just plain. That's not it at all. It could be though. No, but the hand that's holding the axe totally looks like a dude's axe or a dude's hand. So, and that's where we're going to be talking about where I'm thinking what this series is about. It just came out today. I ain't got my copy yet, but Red Sonja looks like super jacked in these covers. Like she's super big, like absolute big, if you know what I mean. So we will get to that, what I mean by when I say absolute. But yeah, this is good though. Like the hair, classic look over her shoulder right here. Definitely looks vicious as hell, but sexy at the same time. And yeah, I mean, Paul Rillo is pretty rad freaking artist, dude. He's good. Love the clouds and the red, like lightning in the background is kind of what I see. So yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe it is a dude's hand and you can't see what the rest of him is doing. Maybe like what I was doing earlier today when I got home from work, man. But yeah, I get that. But yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know. I kind of noticed that. It's like, why is that hand look like a guy's hand? It really does. It really does. But so, anyways, Paul Rillo killed it. A little bit off-putting with that hand, but yeah, it's all right. It's good. I'm just glad that we see Paul Rillo on Red Sonja run. So we're gonna get a bunch of covers from Paul Rillo on this new She-Devil with the sword. So, and then here we go with the store exclusive 616 comics, and this is our Cedric Pollock Graveyard Edition one. And here we go. Look at her, dude. She's this fucking ripped, dude. Like she's big, like absolute Batman, dude, is what I'm talking about. Maybe it's absolute Red Sonja. Maybe there's something going on in this story where Red Sonja is just a fucking beast, dude. She's this huge. She's ripped, dude. She'll rip that thing right off of you. You better be careful. You better be careful because she's so damn jacked, so damn absolute. She might just rip you right off, rip it right off. And you're going to be like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Get my buttons mixed up. I'm always looking over my camera right here. Looking over my camera. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking right here. So that guy is probably getting his face pushed in, dude. Pushed back into his head. He's getting his face pushed in, dude. Preston. Yeah, there's something going on with that because she's so damn big, dude. It's like freaking that Richards guy, the freaking Eddie knows I'm talking about. The dude, the Jack Reacher, man. This so damn Jack, dude. Maybe that's what Red Sonja is in this series. I like that ass. I like that curve in that butt, man. That's nice and it's a tight ass, man. Tight ass right there. I agree with you about the hand though. Yeah. It is a little bit off-putting right there. I think it is. Yo, Kenneth. Yo, hey, what's up, everybody tonight? What's up, everybody? Sonja's ready to take on Mike Tyson. I know, right? Mighty Mac right here, dude, for real. Of course, Sonja would win. Sonja's badass, dude. Love the background. Creepy cemetery. Come on, October. Yes, that is. I do like the cemetery in the background. I love the tree right here. And we got some dude holding sword too. So what's going on with that? But it looks like we got a bunch of lightning coming down. That's why it's the graveyard edition. So that's, yeah, definitely got the creepy vibes on it for sure. Is that what you call bootylicious? Exactly, dude. It is. We can even have more of the her turned over more, but man, you got the shading on it too. The Cedric Pollock's always doing good, great, sexy covers. But again, an exclusive one. And this one right here, the Shikari one. I don't know how I feel about this one. Again, look at her. She's this. Not only she's big, but dude, she's this freaking ripped, dude. And that's what I'm telling you. I think this series is like, she's gonna be more, more manly. You know, more of this big muscles, ripped. Let's see where it goes. I wonder how the interior art is. Wonder if she is super big and jacked in the interior art. Don't have it yet, so we shall see, dude. Yeah, better than the bubble gum, dude. It is better than the bubble gum. Got that, Preston. And we do all agree. But yeah, Shikari one, I think this one's okay. I mean, I heard somebody rip this one. Didn't like it at all. I like it. The hair is good. The background's just pretty much, kind of bland, a little bit. Just want to make sure my sound isn't all echoey at all. But no, sounds like we're good. But yeah, Shikari, store exclusive, 616. I mean, I'd probably just go ahead and stick to our normal cover A. The Stuart Sagar cover is awesome, and the Paul really, even though with that hand. But I think probably the Sagar cover, they got it right with cover A, and from what I've seen of this one, that's probably the best cover for sure. Yep, this is definitely going to be absolute Red Sonja Wonder Woman with Batman's physique. For sure, Preston. That's what I was going for, and you just freaking hit the nail right on the head with that one, dude. Hit the head on the nail. Hit the head? What? You got some head? Yes. That was you. Raise your hand if you got some head. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, no, we even got a couple more. We got the Jamie Tydell one. Yeah, this one's nice. Again, I do like Tydell's art, and I think this might be from Unknown. Or it could still be from 616, but it is a limited edition Virgin, the 700 copies for $24.99. So $24.99 for this one. I like his style. A lot going on in the background. I get it. At least we get a full body of her. So I think Jamie did a good job on this one. I think it was pretty damn good. Does it in my imagination, or does it look like she has hairy arms? You may be into something with that man hand. Oh, Eddie, oh, Eddie. That's funny as hell, dude. That's hella funny. But yeah, freaking the man hands with that arm. Yeah, it does. It does kind of look like she's got some hair on those forearms, dude. Now I can't unsee it, man. That's why, this one is just okay. Yeah, there's a lot maybe wrong with this one. This one's cool, though. This is a good comic book arc one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And then here we go. Oh, now see, this one is so cool. This is Payne. Sam Payne. It's Sam Payne right here, the magazine variant one for $9.99. This is so cool. It's just like, you're in the grocery store on the magazine rack, like a Cosmopolitan or whatever. Here you got RS, Red Sonja, magazine. That one's cool as hell. And you can get this one with all the magazine headlines knocked right off of it. That's probably going to be this a little bit more, maybe a $20 book, $25 book. But I thought this one with the magazine headlines on it, I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool. And yeah, I really dig this one. And for $10, might as well, especially if you like Red Sonja. I think this one's good. And I like how simple Sam Payne is drawing Vampire. It's really cool, dude. Tim style right there. Wow. I totally read 13 breasts on the cover. Mindset cutters. Yeah, right. We got 13 breasts. Oh no, 13 beasts. 13 beasts on the cover right there. This one's cool. I mean, what can you say? I mean, I'm trying to think, Is this a classic cover right here? Like a pinup. There we go. That was the word I was thinking. More like a good pinup cover right here. Something's going on here. I think we may getting into the new segment. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into our horror books of the week. And we got Heavy Metal number 5. Dude, this is like a magazine of so many different stories, dude. If I remember right, there's about 275 pages in this magazine. All color, all different stories, and pretty much all crazy horror ones. You guys probably know more about the Heavy Metal magazines from back in the day, but they brought it back. I have one of them, and like it's so crazy. Like you can just like it's like a coffee table book. You can just throw it on or open it up if you're just chilling, and there's just so many stories, so much art in it. They're about, I think it's about like $17.99. It's about under $20. It's like 15 to $20 for an issue, but you're getting 275 pages of amazing, crazy art and amazing, crazy stories in it. Some may be hit or miss or whatnot, but like this is something like if you want just a good magazine to look at if you like go to work, maybe on the shitter or something, right? This is something really cool to get. And I think they maybe come out like every other month as well. So definitely check these ones out if you like, dude. For real. That would scare me is the one that has 3. Yeah, the 3 boobs, is that 3 breasts? Is that what we're talking about? Grew up on Heavy Metal and all of them at one point. You had all of them at one point. That's awesome. You ever watched the old? No, I know there was an old school, Heavy Metal cartoon. I didn't get to watch that. So it's cool to see them bring it back. And we're going to have a lot of magazines types of horror books that are coming out this week. I am going to go every week and try to, find those horror ones. So it's not always the sexy babes covered in blood. This thing is freaking, this thing's gross. This is a really gross cover. Cruel Universe from EC Oni Press right here. Number 10. And I don't really like that trade dress. I would like it knocked off. But dude, this focus on this. Is it an AI girl pulling out all of her freaking wires? Or is that intestines? Man, this thing is just gross, dude. And that's what we want in a horror cover, man. Something that's a little bit disturbing. And this thing is definitely disturbing as hell. This thing is freaking terrifying, dude. It really is. So scary. So scary as hell. But Cruel Universe, gory as hell. The bizarre tales of time and space, dude. So this is where we're going to be getting into suspenseful, time and space. So, it can be like a terror type of story. Yeah, these are haunting books, dude. Because, definitely love haunted, scary, creepy stuff. And I think this thing right here is an anthology series. So you're going to have all these crazy stories in each issue. I think they're all going to be, an anthology, one story in it. And yeah, we've brought up a few of these, within the last few months. Whenever I found some cool stories, there was one like really haunting a couple weeks ago as well. But this thing is not haunting. This thing is just it's gross, dude. And we like gross, man. We definitely like gross. You should give the cartoon a watch sometimes. You like it, skeleton zombies and coconut galores. Nice. I know. I just got to see where we can stream it. Gotta see if we can find it. Definitely go check out the Heavy Metal old cartoon series. That'd be badass. Looks like a Borg queen. What up, Marcus? You know it. A Borg queen. Kind of don't get what that means, but there you go, Marcus. Marcus is badass. How you doing tonight, dude? Hope things all well, dude. The Cinnabites go online. Ooh, wow. You guys see that that Evil Dead Burn trailer? What up, unknown? What up, unknown? Yeah, that Evil Dead Burn looks good, dude. They may have showed a little bit too much in the trailer, though. I'm like, oh my god, you're showing way too much. But it looks like an Evil Dead freaking movie. I love the Evil Dead movies. Well, I mean, I know everyone loves the Bruce Campbell ones, but I really love the 2013 one and Evil Dead Rise. So cannot wait to watch Evil Dead. That's gonna be badass. And dude, oh wow, look at this Ito cover right here. Excommunicated, excommunicated right here. This thing is so freaking cool. I believe this thing right here is done with watercolors, dude. Look at it's so easy to wash out the black and white with the watercolors, but he freaking nailed it, dude. This guy has been blowing up. I actually bought that Ito cover from Rex over there on the EXP Live. I bought the Vampirella #1 set, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I got to get this Ito cover. And this thing right here is, I can only find it on eBay, and it's going for like $44. And there's a 1 in 50. This is a 1 in 30. There's a 1 in 50 that's just a version of it. But yeah, this is a crazy fucking story. Vault Comics. Vault has been putting out some speculation books lately. I believe they put out that Nectar and maybe the White City or something like that. But this one right here, let's see. I'll try to read the plot synopsis over here, give you guys what the story's about. Not very good at reading here, but when a faithful nun and a festering demon are each excommunicated from the church and from hell, they become because of a botched exorcism. So imagine like a nun and a demon, like they're trying to do this fucking exorcism, but it was botched. But now they both have to work together to uncover a sinister plot that endangers their lives and the world. What, dude? So we got the writer is a New York best time selling author, Jeremy Robinson, with the great artist that did some X-Men United. It says the thrill and terrifying readers with an unlikely and unholy pairing. So like imagine, like they're saying right here, a nun and a demon working together. So this is going to be crazy. We got a nun and a demon trying to work together because they got excommunicated. So it looks like a crazy horror story. Could be a plot to a movie. But man, talk about the art right there. Man, this thing really could be a Daredevil cover, right? But yeah, this thing's pretty damn rad, dude. And with his talent, what he's doing with his watercolors is absolutely awesome, dude. Absolutely awesome. It does look like a Borg Queen. Good call. Okay. So we're talking about the freaking Cruel Universe, the gross cover. So that's what Marcus was talking about. Do you still have your colored lights? I can't see it. It just burns. I mean, red? Is that what's going on? I mean, I can turn them on. Let's see where that. Oh, I think it's this button. Yeah, I know. The basement over here is, it's getting full of stuff. It really is. I can't put the ones that really trick out. My damn monitor is like bright now, so it's like, and if I turn down the brightness of my monitor, I turn like really, really like red looking. So I had to get a new monitor, but it's super big and super freaking rad. Super rad. Just like you, Eddie Von B. White Sky, that's what it was. White Sky. So yeah, it was the same vault right there. Eddie says, Hydra Asylum, what up, man? How you doing, dude? Everything going, Hydra. Hydra, this is your segment. You told me to talk about horror covers. And I'm like, you know what? That's right. Instead of like just doing a whole show, we're going to be doing segments every week where we're going to talk about horror haunted books that come out that week. And we're right in the middle of that segment with Excommunicated. And I just read the plot synopsis. Sounds crazy as hell. A fallen, like not a fallen nun, but a nun and a demon in a botched exorcism. You know, and now they got to work together. A nun and a demon working together. Sounds crazy. From an award-winning New York Times bestseller author, Jeremy Robinson. So let's freaking go. Hell Hydra. You know it. You know it. Okay, let's see what the next. We're probably going to get in. I got one more plot synopsis to read, but I'm probably going to be, got a couple more. No, it's going to be this one right here. Sleepy Hollow, The Witches of the Western World, dude. And this is going to be right here. I got it right here. This is going to be like a prequel to what is it right here? The prequel to the Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow. So we got a prequel to that. And it's been a long time since I watched that, so I probably don't remember a lot of what's going on. But the Witches of the Western Wood, before Mary Van Tassel terrorized the town of Sleepy Hollow with a devilish headless horseman. She was Sarah Archer, a young girl trying to survive her witch of a mother. What? Sarah and her twin, they were raised in wild western wood, taught the ways of witchcraft, and was forced to endure abuse and neglect. So they were raised being taught witchcraft, but being taught, being endured with abuse and neglect by probably the witch of a mother. But in a chance encounter with the hellish Hanson at the moment of the beheading lights of fire in Sarah, giving her the power to overcome those who have wronged her and grown into a fearsome witch. The Delia Dawson and Jose Jarro comes a tale of Sarah Archer's corruption and the Headless Horseman's first ride. So it's a prequel to the Headless Horseman. Something's going on here with witchcraft. We love witches. This looks like it can be fun. It's from IDW. It's a #1 prequel to the Sleepy Hollow. So yeah, I mean, we get to see where maybe how the Headless Horseman becomes. We're definitely going to get to see his first ride. So hell yeah. I know you guys love the Sleepy Hollow shit. So that sounds cool. And yeah, IDW, which is a pretty damn reliable publisher as well. And they do great stuff. Whoa. Hell, the king of trivia, Ed. He is, man. He is. Because he's got the Google chat going on. Dude, looking forward to Sleepy Hollow book. Yeah, this is going to be great. Some of the plot synopses are kind of hard to read sometimes because it's like what they're trying to say, but I get what they're trying to say. Looks good. Good cover. What was her name? I had her name up. This is just a cover A though. The cover artist is this girl, Luana something, but maybe I got it right here. Cover A, yeah. Luana Vetchico. Man, I remembered her first name. That's awesome. There you go. A cool book. Let's see what we got next. We got a couple other horror books. Of course, we got Vampiress Carmilla #33 coming out with a reprint of a Frank Frazetta cover right here. Hell yeah. This one I did pre-order and it's getting shipped. It got shipped to me today. So, because this came out today and I get all my 1 month, like all my books in one package that I get for that whole month. And this was like one of the last ones that we're able to throw in. And so this is going to have 6 sinister stories in it. We're going to have Vampiress Carmilla. She's like the Vampirella of this new magazine. Sometimes she'll have her own story in it, but she's always, like the hostess of each story, like Elvira, telling like the beginning of each story. So it's cool. This is going back to the Warren Publishing, but it's from Massive Publishing that's actually producing this one. But I love that we get the reprints covers of those amazing cover artists from the 70s. And this one we get the Frankie Frazetta one. So that's pretty badass, dude. Preston says that both IDW and Vault are putting out some good titles over the past few months. They really have. They've been like maybe like toning it back a little bit and really trying to put out these great speculation books where people, I mean, they're having these great writers in there and great interior art. And so it's going to make the hardcore comic book fans really like take a second look at them. And that's why they're probably blowing up. So, but these ones are always fun. I've been trying to collect them all. I even bought a couple more. So like I'm only missing a few, and I definitely got to keep picking up the brand new ones. And then we're also going to get Eerie, and this is going to be same. It's going to be from Massive Publishing as well. You know, the ones that same doing with the Warren. This is Eerie. This is going to be kind of like what, you know, Eerie was a magazine, the Warren Publishing in the 70s and 80s as well, if I'm not mistaken. But this is Mike Hoffman, so this is going to be a new cover artist. New, like he's not a new cover artist. He is he's putting out new work is what I'm trying to say. Probably been around for a while, but he's putting out new work. So he's got this Eerie cover right here. This thing's cool as hell. This does definitely remind me of those 70 covers that came out from Warren. So again, we're going to have an anthology story, magazine style. Frick yeah. Barbaric is one of my favorite Vault series. And I do know that series. I haven't read it, but I know what you're talking about. Hydra Asylum. Definitely. Vault's badass. Is Barbaric the one with the talking axe? Yeah, is it? Is that the one that it is? Or is that a different series? We must know Hydra Asylum. And so then you got the Eerie one. And then, of course, we got Octavia #2. And Mike Hoffman is the cover artist on this one. And he's going to do some interior art on some of the stories as well. I picked up #1 last month. I got it. I read through it. It was really cool. It was really fun. And now we got #2. It looks like I freaking forgot to change the bottom part. But no, this is Octavia. And it is Mike Hoffman. But what... I like this one. This is crazy. Like some flying skull bats, dude. What's going on, dude? We definitely get like a Frank Frazetta vibe with this one, you know, with the body of Octavia right here. But there was this cover right here, and they actually put out a variant cover, and there's the variant one right there. Again, I forgot to change the Eerie out, but it is Octavia #2, second Sinister issue. I did pre-order one of these ones, and it is in my package. It's in my package. No, it did get sent out today with all my other books, but I don't know which cover I got. But I'm definitely going to be picking these ones up. I haven't been able to pre-order it since 1 and 2, so it may be one of those ones that come out every other month. You know, maybe 4 times a year. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. So Barbaric is the one with the talking axe, dude. All right, hell yeah. Hoffman is a Frank Frazetta fan. I believe so, Marcus. Definitely, if you look at it. Because even Frank Frazetta would always draw these like crazy, like tigers or, you know, crazy animals, almost mutated animals. And this one looks like a pretty damn clean freaking a lion right here behind her. But the body, the hips, and the stomach is like what a woman looked like in the 60s, you know? I mean, it's kind of still look like that, like real woman with childbearing hips, you know what I mean? So I think Hoffman is definitely bringing those Frank Frazetta vibes up in this Octavia and Eerie magazines. Cantonese Comic Book Kid, what up, man? 4423. You know, you can take that off of your name and just become a Cantonese Comic Book Kid. Maybe I'll give you a pointer on how to do that. But we're going to start calling him 4423 from here on out. Got to give him a little shit, man. Got to give him a little shit. Yo, Jeff. All right. Supposed to be made into a live action show with Sir Patrick Stewart voice acting the Axe, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That's gonna be cool. I hope they come out with that. We always get, news of these comic book titles that may be coming into, stories, coming to live action. They never really come, but that would be really cool if they do, dude. That would be. But Octavia, it's cool. Horror magazine. I think these ones, they're not like the heavy metal that we talked about earlier. That's like, about $20, 275 pages. These ones are just going to be a good $10 book and, normal size, maybe 34 to maybe 40 pages. They ain't too thick, but they're magazine style and it's full color. Eddie Von B, these are full color. So that's cool. I can't imagine an Axe talking, right? Talking like old freaking Professor X. The Professor Axe right there. You guys got it. You guys got it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got a few more books left here. And again, this one is The Curse. This is from like Ripperverse. And I tried to find this thing and I can't find it. So I wanted to really read the plot synopsis on this, but I can't. But it's The Cursed, #1. Looks like we got some sort of cursed woman here. This is a little bit of a spicy cover here, but not too bad. We got some, looks like maybe she just put a hex on some dude laying on the ground right there. She looks good. Let's talk about it real quick. We got some bottle in there in the background. Wonder, is that some sort of potion going on? She's got some Psylocke going on with her eyes right here. So yeah, I mean, good body, good shading on the stomach right here. Nice legs. Trying to look at anything's not really out of proportion. Everything looks pretty good. Anton Talavu cover. It's almost like the Andrew Talavu cover. The dude that always has the pinup art that we always have on the show. I'm like, maybe this got his name wrong, but then I'm like, no, because the last name's spelled a little bit different. So can never really Tervo? I don't know. Eddie Von B probably know how to do it because he's a teacher. He probably knows how to pronounce people's weird names. We'll just say the Anton cover right there, dude. I suppose that is better than a Captain Axe, right? You guys are on that one, dude. Make it so, Marcus says. But yeah, this one's cool, but I really dug this cover right there. Oh, wait, no, okay. We're talking, okay, that cover's coming up next. I always have this on here. We got episode number 49 of Vampirella Book Club. I will be live on the Cantonese Comic Book Kid channel on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you go to the description in this video right here, scroll down, you'll see the link to that show. Hit the link, hit the reminder bell, and come check us talk about old school Vampirella books. We're on issue number 48 right now, and yeah, it's picking up. We're getting some key issues of Vampirella. Last week, we got a major key issue, in my opinion. We get Vampirella's, her like, what is it? Oh my God, I forgot. Her, what is it? Her goal, like, oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. I'm getting, it's like her code, Vampirella's code of killing people. It's like her code, how she got her code, if I believe right. So we're getting into some major keys that we think is Vampirella and like moves her forward to where she is today. Her code of conduct. So go ahead, hit that link and come watch us on Sunday. We do a good show. And this one's bad freaking after Bravo. Yeah, that's right. It's an embossed foil, dude. Imagine this thing being embossed and foil. This thing's sick. Bravo does a lot of those Heat Seeker nude covers, straight up nude ones. And it'll do a bunch of like blind bags and like different variant covers for Heat Seeker. So I'm like, oh, damn. Bravo's doing this cursed one right here. This thing might be pretty fun to get. So definitely had to make the show. And I wanted to, I even tried to look this thing up on mycomicshop.com and I I can't find it. So it might be a crowdfunder type of book, but Ripaverse sounds like a horror comic to me. And so I really wanted to know this plot synopsis, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. All right, man. I think we got 2 more books right here. And this isn't even a book. This is Dynamite Dispatches. And this is a preview magazine for Dynamite books only. And I was super stoked because Dynamite has Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Fuck yeah, dude. I am going to be jumping all over this. I'm going to be pre-ordering this when it does come out. It says it's going to come out in July. So pre-orders are going to probably be this month for me because we're a couple of months in advance. I'm 3 months in advance on my pre-orders. So be on the lookout for a brand new Buffy series. I think Boom had Buffy before, but I guess Dynamite has her now. And if I remember right, this is going to pick up somewhere in like, might be season 1 or season 2. Whenever Spike comes around, I think that's when maybe Spike has always been there. Maybe it was when Angel was there. Or it could be at the very end. I don't know. But it looks like it's going to be picking up sometime when the TV series was going from one of the seasons. And you're going to have DNA on the cover right there. So there's going to be, it says all the cover. Amanda Connor's going to have a cover. David Nakiyamu. Swaby's going to have a cover. Oh, man. I might have to get all these number ones. I think it's going to be cool. I'm a Buffy fan, and just make her like, draw her like Sarah Michelle Gellar. You know, that's what I would really, really want. But yeah, so since, you know, we don't have Diamond no more, and we don't have the Previews magazine, some of these companies are putting out their own shit and or their own like preview magazine, and Dynamite's doing that, and I've been trying to pick these things up. So Preston probably did some research for us. He says, from their website, The Curse Part 1 is a 56-page supernatural noir from writer Jen Soska and artist Crimson Zormora, following Lillian as her husband murdered, pulled into a world of forbidden tech. Okay, that looks fun, and it looks like they got the website. A 56-page issue number 1. Dude, that's even more badass. I might want to look into that. But yeah, that definitely sounds like, you know, a good horror book, you know, or a thriller. You know, we want those edgy books like that. So hell yeah, that's badass. Thank you, Preston, dude. We got even more. So it ended with Forbidden Tech, Spirits Intertwine. Oh, here we go. So we got some Spirits Intertwine. As the investigation deepens, Lillian begins to uncover a power within herself that is as dangerous as the forces that are hunting her. Okay. I'm all in. I like that plot synopsis. That one looks fun. That looks good. We got spirits. We got people hunting her. And then that something's going to come out of her, you know, like the phoenix, something that's inside of her, the dark child, like magic, you know, it's going to, you know, come out of her. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Looks good. And I think we got the last book of the night. Ooh. And yes, this is, it says it's Vampirella #1 Armageddon, but this shit, I swear it said it just came out. It could have came out 6 months ago. Never saw it, dude. But we talked about Sarah Soong last week, big time. Golly, dude, this thing is absolutely stunning. This thing's so freaking mind blowing. I don't even know what to say. But wow, dude. Look at, she's chilling in the rivers of Styx, the rivers of blood on Draculone right here. Wow, we got twin red suns burning up all the blood, which is water on Draculone. Oh my God, dude, look at their eyes right here. Holy fuck, dude. This thing is gorgeous. I know that like says it's the number one, but when on this website it said it's coming out, like it just came out. So like it could have taken her this long to freaking make this cover because this thing's badass, dude. Sarah Sung is absolutely amazing. This thing is so freaking, it's glory, dude, in my mind. This thing is stunning. So freaking pretty. I love this, the waves of the water right here. So much shading in the waves, so much lighting, so much detail. And her hands underwater, you know, very easy on the cleavage right here. You know, very simple, but, you know, clean as hell. Amazing. A limited edition to 500 copies. And you can get it for $19.99, dude. This thing, like, I ain't an influencer. I ain't telling you to do nothing, dude. But, like, if you love cool art and if you love Vampirella, and there's only a limited edition to 500 copies of this one right here, I mean, I might just want to go ahead and buy it for $20, pay your $10 shipping, so it's $30 shipped to you. And that's definitely a wall hanger right there. This thing might be something I want to like screenshot it and like go to Google Photos and I can get a print of it and I can get like a, you know, a mini poster of this just to hang it up and frame it. That's how stunning this one is. I'm telling you, this Sarah Sung has been freaking blowing my mind lately, dude. It is definitely nice twins there. It's great. I mean, natural 60 boobs right there. 1960 boobs. I get what you're saying, man. Conventional special Omega Con was in late March. This one, or was it the other one? Repair beats the Full House. Man, it's good. No, it's really good. I mean, I'm looking at those eyes are just wild to me, man. They really are, and it's that upside down look too. You know, she's definitely got her floating devices, Marcus. That's how she's floating in the river of Styx of blood on Draculone. I like it, man. I dig it. Let me see real quick. Look at those eyes right there. See, everything's simple with her body. But those eyes and that hair right there, just wild to me. It looks good. It looks really good. Sweet fucking A, man. What a great show. I appreciate all you guys being here tonight. And I really hope that you have a great rest of your week. And I hope that you picked up some really cool books and you read them or just enjoy them just to have them. But yeah, that was the show. That was the show. Like I said, I appreciate all you motherfuckers. I hope you guys be safe. You know, hug your loved ones and buy comics every day, man. Buy comics every day. But I will be off next week because I got to be doing some stuff with my daughters. End of school year going on right now. So we're going to take a week off, but I will definitely hit it hard after that. I'm going to be hitting it hard later tonight. That's what I told my wife. When I'm done with the show, I'm going to be hitting it hard. She looked at me like, what do you mean? I'm like, you'll know what I mean when the time comes. But I will be hitting it hard all summer long. And come see me on Sunday over there on the Cantonese Comic Book Kid channel. I'll have a video coming up here on Monday. Maybe do some clips of one of these just to throw them out there. See if more people can watch us. Because we're always having fun in the Haunted Basement Studio. And we're always keeping it haunted. Triple B's is out. And I want you guys to remember one thing. You keep it haunted. Comics. Laters.
How well do you